the study of other kinds of sources, even Brahmanical sources, would indicate that there were very sharp social differentiation, inequalities among different social groups, and lower the social order, greater was the disability imposed on them. This is how D.D. Kosambi, R.S. Sharma indicated how from 600 to 1300 of the Christian era, there emerged a large number of jatis, most of which were seen as impure, as being burdened with various types of ritual impurities. They were seen as pollution, and in fact that is how the worst aspect of Indian Varna Jati divided social structure, that is the custom of untouchability, ausprishyata, looms large in this text. It is very difficult not to see the obvious differentiation, very sharp inequalities and ostracization against the lower social groups through the custom of ausprishyata. Even a visitor from elsewhere like Farsian in 5th century AD did not fail to notice that the Chandalas had to make sounds as they approached a settled society. This was a kind of scenario that is available through a study of accounts of a Chinese Buddhist pilgrim. The other interesting part of the society revolves around the question of women. A famous historian of the 1930s and 40s, A.S. Altekar, by studying the voluminous literary texts, indicated that Indian women had a pretty honorable position in society and family till perhaps 1300 AD, and perhaps with the arrival of the Turkish ruling group, then the position of women in early Indian society began to deteriorate. Now, very rigorous analysis of different types of normative as well as literary texts by Kumkum Rai, by Uma Chakravarti, suggests that the basic social structure of Indian family life was patriarchal and patrilineal, and the position of the daughter as an unmarried girl child in the parental family or as wife in the husband's family was always secondary to the position of the male members, and the position of women was very often discriminated against vis-a-vis the other male members. In a society where the birth of a male child was always favored in the Shastras and in other kinds of literature more than that of a daughter, there can be very little scope of an honorable and esteemed position of women in early Indian social structure and family structure.